This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. And today's system was sent in by one of my subscribers, Mark. He says he saw this on another channel and would like me to try it out and see what the other subscribers thought about it. So I look forward to your comments, letting me know if you like it, don't like it, or would modify it as always. And remember too that even if I start with $10 units, you can always change to dollar units. And if you don't want to play for this much money, it's a real easy fix. Just change the tens in this video to dollars. So let's get started. And the way that he sent it to me was $20 on 0 and then $10 on all of the top ones there. And then down below, it's going to look like this on the streets. And then he puts 120 on the first and second column over there for a $400 total bet. But like I said, just remember, if you want to make those, if you want to make the bets smaller, all you have to do is change those tens to ones. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well, this is a nice one that you definitely do well when you hit the 0, since there's $20 on the 0. So that's kind of a refreshing way to start. And that's, with this system, that's actually the number that has the most coverage on it. So let's go ahead and spin again. Okay, now that was one of the dreaded numbers that you don't want. If I put these back up again, you can see that if you hit the 24, 27, 30, 33, or 36, that's when you're going to lose a lot. So when you do that with this system, actually I'm glad it happened early on, so I can show you what Mark says to do, is to add $10 to each of these top numbers, and then he adds 200 to each of those columns, and then he spins until he gets a hit, and I'll show you where here in a second. He spins until he gets a hit on the numbers that go from 2 to 20 or 1 to 19 there that you see. Those are the numbers he has to hit before he goes back to the standard size bet. So you can see we're only up $10 right now, but if we get one of those, we should be able to go back to the start. Okay, we didn't hit one, but we did win $90. So we're gonna rebet. Okay, and we hit one of them. So again, that's the 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20. And then once you hit one of those, you can see now we're up 310. Once you hit one of those, you go back to the original bet where there's 10 on all of the main ones and then 20 on 0, 120 on the first and second column where we started. So let's spin again. We're up 310. Okay, and we won there, so we'll just rebet. And I already see one good modification, and that's that if you're in positive earnings, I think you should probably go back to the start before you wait for one of those numbers. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We're up 470 now. Again, we're just going to rebet until we have a loss. All right, we're up 550. But I'm glad we had one of those catastrophic numbers early to show you that it's possible to overcome it with this system. and we don't change anything when we have a $40 loss. So if we hit any of those numbers, 23, 26, 29, 30, 30, or 32, 35, 22, 25, 28, 31, 34, we don't change the bets. We only change the bets if we hit 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Okay, so here we go again. And I think we hit one again. Yep, that's bad luck, but you know what? That can happen, so I'm glad it happened. So you can see it again. We've already had two of those catastrophic hits. And like I said, if I was doing this, a modification would be to not even increase the bet if I'm already in session profit, or in total profit. But let's play it the way Mark sent it to us and see how we do. So again, we're going to add 10. Oh wait, I had accidentally hit hundreds there. That would have been a big bet. And then he adds 200 to each of the first and second column. And then we spin until we hit one of those designated numbers that I told you previously. And let's see what we got here. Okay, and that's not one of those, but we won, so we keep going. And again, the numbers we have to hit to stop, according to Mark, are 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, or 0. So we're going to spin again. Okay, we're going to keep spinning. And you also need to realize that if you were to play with these denominations and you hit two of those close together, there is the possibility that you could lose the original 400 plus the 800, which plus the 870, which would be about $1,400. So that would be your startup fund, and it is a little bit of a risky system, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely one that you can make a lot of money on. So always remember that at any time you can lose when you're playing roulette, no matter what the system is. Let's follow the system and see if we can make some money. And also remember, you can play this with dollar units if the increments are not appropriate for you. Okay, and we hit one of those numbers. And now we're up 380, so we drop back to the original bet. Okay. $24. And we hit another catastrophic number. So we've hit 3 of the 5 catastrophic numbers. And let's do it again. So again, we're going to add 10 to... Oh, but I accidentally added 100 again like last time. Okay, we added 10 to all of those, and then we added 200 to each of the columns that are covered. And then we're going to spin until we hit one of those key numbers. And we hit it the first time, so that means we go back. We're only up 190 now, but that means we go back to the original bet. And we won that one, so we're up 270. Let's rebet. And remember, on $40 losses, we don't change anything. All right, we got a 0. That's fantastic that pays $320 when you hit the 0. It's after all the systems that are catastrophic when you hit 0. It's fun to play a system that you really get rewarded when you hit 0. Okay, another $80 win. We're up 630. Okay, another $80 win. We're up 710. And we hit another one. We've hit 4 out of the 5 catastrophic numbers. So let's see if we can get out again. So here we go. And remember, we're going to add 10 to these top numbers. And then we're going to add, let's see, we're going to add 200. Oops. To each of the columns. All right, and we got one right away, so that's good news. So again, we have to hit one of those 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19 to go back to the starting bet. So let's back up to the starting bet again. And here we go. We're at 520. It's amazing we've hit 4 of the 5 numbers that make you lose $400, which means we've lost $1,600 on those losses, but we're still up $600. So this works fantastic unless when you go to try to recover and you increase the bets, you hit another one of those 5 numbers. So that's really what ends your play, is that you would hit a 24, 27, 30, 33, 36 twice in a row, and then you would lose your startup fund if that happened. So we're up 680 now. Oops. We're still on the original bet. Okay, another $80 win. We're up 760. And now we've hit 5. We've hit 5 of the 5 numbers that lose $400. So wow. Okay. So we're going to rebet. We're going to add $10 to those top numbers, and then we're going to add 200 to each of the columns. And here we go. All right, we got one. So now we're going to start back over at the original bet again, up 570. Nice $80 win. We're up 650. Another $80 win. We're up 730. Okay, we had a $40 loss, and again, we don't change anything. When we lose 40, we don't change a thing. Okay, we lost 40. So we don't change anything. Won another 80. We're up $730. Okay, another $80 win. So we're up $810. Probably a good time to cash out. Remember, you need about a $1,400 startup fund for this one. And the way that you would lose that $1,400 is if you hit 24, 27, 30, 33, 36 back to back. And you just have to hope that that doesn't happen, but be prepared for it if it does happen. And as always, you can always lose when you're playing roulette, so always be prepared for that. But it is a good system for making money fast if you have a high enough startup fund. And Thanks, Mark, for sending this in. Again, you can play this with dollar units as well, so remember that. Also, send in any modifications that you guys think would be really good for this system. I would love to see them. If you have a system you're using, I would love you to send that in as well, and I'll showcase it on the channel. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Also, ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.